and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a few things, going over some things in detail about cryptocurrency, calling this Intro to Crypto 103. And this is my idea of an alternative system to Patreon for supporting creators using NFTs. So this has many benefits. I'll go over those at some point in the future. Maybe you can think of some of them as well. But some simple ones are the no requirement for KYC for anyone that's supporting, the open market for creators to create and publish their work, and for anyone in the network to be able to support any of the creators that they choose or they're getting value from. So I find that this is going to be a pretty efficient way for moving value in an ecosystem. So this is a two-part process. Part one, the creators are going to need to create and publish their NFTs. So they're creating their content. They're also creating the NFTs and publishing those and letting their audience or supporters, possible supporters, know how to acquire those NFTs. And once the NFTs are acquired, then they directly go to support the creator. There's very limited removal of funds for the middle person. And so the vast majority of what you, as a supporter, spend your funds towards goes towards the creator and not some middleman. And it also goes to the creator in a way that cannot be stopped by a third party. So suppose Patreon doesn't like what you're doing, Patreon can stop funds going to the creator. If this process is being used, there's no stopping the funds from going to the creator of the content or the NFT project. So the NFT more serves as a receipt in that sense. Maybe it acquires value at some point. It can also be used as a way of connecting. So if someone creates an NFT project and they want to see all the people that have purchased a part of the NFT project, then they'll be able to go through and see that here in their wallet. So there are a lot of words here, but what I want to do is walk you through each of the steps for basically making this happen for the creator. I don't know that I'll get to this second part here for the supporters at this point, but I'll see what I get through. But I definitely want to get through how to create the wallet, install the browser extension, create the backup of the Tezos wallet, fund the wallet, and I'll give you some different funding options for that. So, one of the things is for the first 100 people that watch this video, like it, and actually create a wallet and put that wallet address in the chat for this video, then I can actually send you some Tezos to help get you started. So there it is for the first 100 people that watch this video. And Tezos is so efficient that 0.25 Tezos is all you really need to get started. And you'll be off to the races. So there's that. You can create one-of-one NFTs if you have a project ready to go. Or you can create multiple editions of one thing. So as a creator, there's a lot of flexibility with what to do there. You can list your NFT on the object marketplace. So it's OBJJKT marketplace. That's the one that I recommend using. Then you share the NFT with your audience or supporters and share the info on how to use NFTs, and you're off to the races. All right, so let's see if we can get through some of this. So the first thing you want to do is review the intro to crypto video 102. So that is on my YouTube channel as well. So it's intro to, let's go to YouTube. And it's going to be intro to crypto 102. Let's see if that comes up. And mine is nowhere in the top here. So you'll have to like search pretty far down in order to, yeah, I guess there are a lot of those. Okay, so yeah, mine is nowhere in the top. So maybe if I put rethink this, it comes up. It still doesn't come up. Yeah, so I haven't been posting a whole bunch of videos. Is there any way to make this thing come up? Okay, so it's re-think this, and it comes up as number 1. Right? So watch this video in its entirety, and that'll give you a lot of what you need to get started. All right, once you've watched that video, then you're going to search for the temple. So temple. So I'm using Brave right now, and I'm looking up the temple browser extension. Okay, so this is going to be the one that I'm looking for. Well, let's see here. So you can do it on Firefox, you can do it on a bunch of different things. So let's see here. So go to the Temple Tezos wallet in the Chrome web store. So if you go here, then this is what you're going to add to your whatchamacallit. You're going to add this to your browser. So it's already added to my browser. You can see it up here. So I have it installed already. And yeah, so you add that to your browser. And once you add it to your browser, then you're going to create a new wallet. And the process of creating a new wallet, I wanted to show you what that would look like. So I'm going to pause this video and come back with a way of showing you how that will look. I'll be right back. So 103 part 2, I wanted to show you what it was like to start from scratch once you have a wallet set up. So I actually created a new wallet that has 0 tez, has 0 transactions, and Tezos is so easy that it makes it really simple to do that. So I just went to my account selection over here. See account 1, it says it has 4.5 tez. Account 2 has 0 tez. Okay, so then you can just go to create account here and you're off to the races. Okay, so I have an account set up now that has 0 tez in it. It also has a distinct address. So this is not the same as the other address that I have. It has no NFTs, has no Tezos in it. So this is like I've just started this wallet like you have. Okay, so now that you have your Tezos wallet set up, I am going to do a few things here. So I have the crypto wallet set up. I've installed the browser extension. I've created and backed up the information for this Tezos wallet. Now I need to fund this wallet. So I am going to send some funds to this wallet, and you can too if you want, honestly, with the code that's right there. So I'm gonna fund this in real time for you to see how fast this blockchain stuff works. And this can be to anyone, from anyone, anywhere on the planet. And I'm going to give myself the same 0.25 Tezos that, I would be sending to anyone else. So I am going to send from my end. I'm going to send 0.25 Tezos. I'm going to send it to okay, so I'm using the Tezos. I was trying to use the Temple Tezos app on my phone, and it wanted me to paste in the address. So I'm actually going to use a different I'm going to use the Exodus wallet because they have the option for me to use the camera when I send it. So I'm going to be sending, again, I'm sending 0.25 Tez. That's 33 cents for anyone that's interested, okay? So I'm going to hit enter here. So I'm going to enter that. I'm going to pull up the information there. So, okay, it's got it. And I'm going to send it right now. So if you want to time it, go ahead and time it. So I just hit send. The network fee is 0.00284 Tezos. Okay, so I'm sending it over. It says success. So it just sent. And now I'm going to go back to my wallet and see when that gets funded. What I tend to do is I tend to look at the last 3 digits of my wallet, and that just lets me know, it gives me an idea of what I'm working with as far as that. So there you see the 0.25 Tezos have arrived in my wallet. So now I have 0.25 Tezos. Again, this can be to anyone, from anyone on the planet. And I am going to create an NFT. So I actually have a project that I've been wanting to create, and I'm going to show you step by step how I would go about doing that as well. So I'm going to go over to objkt.com right now. So objkt.com. And it's going to want to log me in to my other wallet, but I am going to log out. And then I'm going to sync my wallet. It's going to be the Temple wallet. And I'm going to sync with account 2. Okay, so I'm going to sign that and connect it. So it says that it says your account is not yet revealed. Please perform a transaction on the blockchain and try again later. Okay, so I don't know why that's coming up, but it's because maybe my account is really young. So I'm looking at activity here, and it says no activity. So it says I've received something. So I've received something. So there, I've had some activity. So you need to have some activity on the blockchain in order for it to be able to sync with object, and that's perfectly fine. That's just a security measure. So maybe now that that's registered, okay, I think I'm logged in now actually. So I'm gonna go to my profile and see, and there's nothing in my profile. So you can see I haven't bought anything, I haven't created anything, I don't have any projects, and I'm going to create something to get started. So in order to create something, let's go to object.com, go all the way to the bottom, and that's where it used to be at the very least. So, oh, it's right here. Go to create. So I'm going to create. I'm gonna connect. I'm going to sign. It keeps on saying not yet revealed. So I don't know what that's about. But what you want to do is you want to create a welcome back yet again. I don't know what take this is, but I was just checking some things out here and I figured out, I'm pretty sure I figured out what was going on. So it seems like you're going to need to have a little bit more than 0.25 tez in order to get started. You're going to need probably at least 2 tez in order to get started as a creator. These days, 1 tezoz is going for like $1, like 50, so US. So it's like $3 you need to get started. And then you can, do the things that you need to do. So I'm gonna go here. I am using that as my screen, my image. I'm gonna be calling it HS wins, and it's going to be other, and I'm gonna call it HS winning comps. Okay, so I'm going to hit create. It's uploading the data. This is the section that it wasn't able to pass before. It needed to have like a storage fee, and it's a 0.9775 tez as a storage fee, and then 0.01 tez as, or 0.000841, it's like a penny as the gas fee. So adjust the storage limit, I don't need to, 3,910. I'm gonna just leave that the way it is. I'm gonna hit confirm, and I don't know why it came up again. So it's submitted successfully, and then we wait. I don't know why it went through twice. I don't know what is going on there, but so now this collection has been created, and so if I go to my profile, it hasn't shown up yet, but shortly the collection will show up with that name, HS wins. Okay, so HS wins, and so here it is. So the collection shows up here, and then I can actually mint into this collection. So I am going to go to create. I'm going to create my first token, and this is going to be the first edition minted to this collection. So this can be a bit of a larger file size, and they are more flexible with the types of files that you can use. So I'm doing that. It's just going to be HS win 1. I'm just going to call it HS win 1. Tag is going to be HS game, and maybe cards. If you want, if you want to add more tags, you can. So it's in the collection already. There's no license. All rights are reserved. Attributes, no attributes. It's just going to be a 1 of 1 that I'm minting. The royalty on this is going to be, you can set the royalty here. So there's 10%. Let's go with you can go anywhere from 10% to 25%, and they have, pretty fine increments in between. So I'm going to go with a 10% royalty. So I'm just going to go with that. And then I'm going to continue. So continue, so artifact, display, metadata, and then mint. So I am going to mint this thing to the blockchain. So you see the minting fee is $0.01, and the storage fee is 12 cents. So I'm going to confirm that. So I hit error, retry maybe, waiting for blockchain confirmation. I haven't even checked my balance to see what the balance is for this wallet, but we'll see if we can figure out what that is shortly here. So waiting for blockchain confirmation. So token created successfully. So if you see that, then you've minted your NFT on the blockchain. I'm just going to check to see my balance here. So I have 1.08 tezoz left. You can see my activity. So I received the 0.25 tez. I spent 0.1 tez. Then I had to send myself 2 more tez in order to get these things done. And then I've been minting. So there's that. So I have that first token minted. And so now if I go to my profile, it's not showing up yet what I've created. It has the item for my collection here. It's not showing up what I've minted yet. So I have 1 item in the collection. So let's go to my profile, and again, it's not showing up what I've created in the created section here, but if I go to own, then you'll see what I own. So I need to wait for it to show up in my created section. So again, this might take a little time. I'm doing this in real time. So we'll see how long this takes. If it's taking too long, then I'll come back. But it's weird because it's showing up here that I have an item. But I don't have anything listed for sale. So let's okay, so here it is. It's showing up here. So it's a 1 of 1. Shows some of the properties for it here. And when you're here, you can go to actions, and this is where you can list it for sale. So I'm going to list one. I'm going to list this first one for 10 tezoz. And that is that. Yeah, so you can come to whatever number you want. Do I want to do 10 tezoz for a 1 of 1? I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna list this with 10 tezoz, and I don't know why it came out of that. So I'm here, going to actions. I'm listing one of them for 10 tezoz, and this is what you would get. I think this was a pretty crazy comp. This was when they had the buddies in this game with a triple baron with a golden selfless and some of the most insane gold grubbers I have ever seen. So yeah, I am going to list this for 10 tezoz, and it costs a little bit to put it up for sale as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so if you're looking for efficiency, this is where you might want to, just make multiple copies of these things. So maybe I should have made the first one multiple editions, but I didn't. Maybe I'll make the second one multiple editions, but whoever gets the first one of this gets the first one. So it says your listing was placed. And so now this is listed for anybody on object.com to purchase. And there you have it. So there's that. Now, I'm going to go through and show you what it's like to mint a multiple edition as well, and then put that up for sale. And I think that would be it for today. So I'm going to go back to create. I'm going to create a new token. So let's see here. NFT wins. I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, so use this one. Some of these comps you literally cannot make now because they've changed the game mechanics so much that you just don't have access to these anymore. So I'm gonna make multiple editions of these ones. So it's gonna be HS win 2. And it's going to be HS win 2. So tags are going to be game, cards, HS. Okay, so the editions. If you want to mint more than one edition, this is where you would do that. So this one I'm going to mint 9,999 editions, okay? Or maybe I'll just mint 1,000. I'll just mint 999 editions. It's going to be the same 10% royalty paid out to that. Now, one of the interesting things here is that you can actually split royalties between different addresses on Tezos. That's what you would use this plus sign for, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to hit continue, and I'm going to go to mint. Okay, so it's the same storage. You see that the storage didn't change even though I'm minting a lot more. So I'm going to go to confirm. So just waiting on blockchain confirmation here. So your token was successfully created. So that is going to show up in my created area real soon. So I'm going to go back to my profile, and what do you know? It's there already. So now I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to the actions. I'm going to put a bunch of these up for sale. The max I can put up is 999. So I'll put 999 of them for sale. And I'm going to put them for sale at 1 tez each. Okay? So then I am going to list this. So let's hit list. Blockchain confirmations coming up. So I go ahead and confirm that. And got some spinning circles going on here. Just waiting for that to execute. It's taking a little time, but not too much time relative to how much access this thing gives you. And it says your listing was placed. So now anyone on the Tezos network, anywhere on the planet, can go ahead and purchase one of these things if they want to. So I'm going to go back to my profile. I have these two up for sale. If you want to purchase them, you can. If you want to do a search for them, you can. It's just search for the collection HS Wins. So HS Wins, and it comes up as a collection right there. You would click on that, and then you are off to the races. So you can do that. You can fund your wallet and leave your funds as Tezos, or you can change them to this other thing called USDTZ, and that's the Tezos version. It's the US dollar on the Tezos blockchain, so it's not going to fluctuate in price. So if you want to leave it as dollars, that way you can. So I've created the NFT. I've shown you how to do that. Listed it on object. You can share the NFT with your audience. Just put out a video or something like that, and share the info on how to support yourself. So I'll show you how to get TUSD in a future video. I think that we've done enough for now, but yeah, we've gone over a lot. So I'm gonna show you pretty much how you can support creators in another video if I need to. Let me know in the comments if you feel like I need to do another video on that, because I pretty much covered that in this video with the purchase of the initial NFT. Like, that's pretty much what you need to do, and then you can support any creators you want if you have the funds in your Tezos wallet. So let me know if this was helpful. I know that it was a lot, but yeah, I hope that you have a great time with your journey in cyberspace, in the metaverse. All right, till next time, keep on rethinking.